Wouldn't you like to know me? Wouldn't you like to know me, baby? Wouldn't you like to know me? Wouldn't you like to know me, baby? Dead man walk. Figured I'd start with a little singles tournament instead of the tags I've been doing. Don't turn your back on the wolf back. You might wind up in a body bag. Thanks for tuning in there, brother. Oh yeah, you might find this interesting, Sanov. But and this is really weird, but dude, I guess a lot of AEW fans are pissed off about last night's uh pay-per-view ending. Dude, I thought it was fucking amazing. I honestly did. Maybe I'm just easily impressed or something with Sting or whatever, but dude, like, I loved it. People were pissed off. People were like, this ending was so shit. How could they just bring in Sting for a cheap pop? Why is this not as good as it could have been, kind of thing? And I don't know, man. I thought it was really good, but once people are pissed off, apparently, I was surprised seeing all that. I think we should be thankful for the ending we got. I mean, there have been some pretty bad AEW pay-per-view endings. I hate to even be like that, but it's true. So, like, I don't know what people are bitching and moaning about for, but people didn't like it, bro, which is just so crazy to me. Have I seen the interview where Ultimate Warrior had talks about joining ECW? Ultimate Warrior almost joined ECW? I did not know that. No, you're blowing my mind. That's news for me, brother. Yeah, Darby almost set somebody on fire. He got lighter fluid on a couple people. There was this one kind of dangerous spot where John Moxley was like kind of mock drowning Darby in an aquarium tank. I thought it looked kind of dangerous, but I mean, I think we need more dangerous looking spots. I think it's the only thing that really keeps fans interested as far as in-ring action goes anymore. I don't think Ultimate Warrior would have fared well in ECW. And you know I love Ultimate Warrior, but I just, that hard-hitting shoot match style, I don't know how well he would have done in that environment. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Ultimate Warrior was a wimp or a weak or anything, because he wasn't. He hit harder and could go harder than a lot of them WWF guys from his era. But still, dude, like, ECW, that's a whole nother animal. You know. What do you think? It would have been interesting to see. And yeah, if he was just going to put over other guys, then he didn't need to do that shit at all. Look, dude, Undertaker's attempting a comeback, but he ain't going to do it. I probably shouldn't have started with Sting and Undertaker, but I was worried that if I didn't match them up immediately, then maybe Undertaker would lose, or I would, for that matter. So let's just start with them, you know what I mean? it's over. Good shit. I'm gonna cut my light off. I'm not crazy about this TV glare or light in general. I'm not crazy about my bad, guys. My little area here is fuzzy. I say guys, like there's more than one person in here. Sanov, you're my boy, bro. Thank you. And some ECW wrestlers sounded like they would go stiff on shots, which I guess Ultimate Warrior would go stiff back on them. I just don't know if Ultimate Warrior is going to be able to hang with, like, Sabu and Sandman and shit, you know? Scott Steiner versus Shawn Michaels. That would have been an epic match. Dude, check it. Gotta fight our boy Kane now. I think I'm gonna see if I have a Mexican soda available. Shawn Michaels versus Sting 97, 96 or so is like one of my dream matches for sure. This is just such an aesthetic matchup because of the colors. Yikes. In my opinion, no, but I thought they made him too similar to Undertaker at first. But the thing is, they like overkilled that. They like overturned from that at the same time too, because like they made him too much like Undertaker at the beginning and not enough like Undertaker after, whenever they started doing the corporate and comedy shit to Kane. Not even a 1 count. He's good. He's fun. I like Taz commentary. I gotta say though, Brian Danielson's commentary, or Daniel Bryan, whatever the fuck you want to call him, is damn near unlistenable, dude. Maybe he just needs a little bit more time to get comfortable and kind of develop a personality, but damn, is that shit rough so far. I'm talking, get that man away from a microphone now. Yeah, I like Taz. Taz is great. And I gotta say, dude, I was thinking of this last night. I would go as far as, and this is probably a controversial opinion that no one ever will agree with, but I like Tony Schiavone and Nigel McGuinness's commentary so much that they may just be my favorite uh, commentary team of all time. I know a lot of people are really partial to King and JR, but dude, honestly, I'm just not a big JR fan. If you go back and look into a bunch of backstage stuff, JR was kind of a snake, and I don't like his voice. I grew up, I'm from the South. I grew up with a bunch of people like JR, and I don't find that shit endearing the way a bunch of people do. But that's just me. I know that's probably the worst opinion ever or whatever. Shit. Ooh. I love Bobby the Brain and Vince, dude. I thought Vince was a great commentator. It's also really interesting seeing Vince as an on-screen character before and after the heel turn and just how different they were. Vince is like a normalish a guy. He's almost like Dan from Full House or something before the heel turn, and then after that he becomes Vince McMahon. But before that, he's just Dan from Full House on WWF TV or something. Oh yeah, Vince and Jesse, they're classic. Got him. Maybe he was Deece back in the day. You got to check him out on this new though, man. That shit is fucking boo boo, I swear. Or maybe I'm just crazy, but I don't know. Who you thinking, man? Book or Steve Austin? By the way, I know you didn't ask, but I am drinking a Jarritos passion fruit. It's really good. I'm thinking probably Steve Austin, probably definitely, right? What? Booker fucking got that shit. How did he do that, dude? What about Brett versus Shawn? I'm picking Brett, but I don't know. Ah! We did it, brother. What about Mr. Perfect versus the Giant? I'm going Perfect. We got it, bro. Make sure the difficulty's saved to normal. I had to stop doing the very hard mode matches, man. It's just too frustrating. You got to get frame perfect reversals or you're fucked, basically. At the moment, I can't remember the specific instances I've read about, but I'll see if I can look into that at some point later on. Oh yeah, man. And sorry to keep harping on about this. Don't forget to do me a favor and send those Blink 182 songs to the Discord because I am curious about them, the ones that you enjoy. I know that I make fun of I Miss You and Small Things, but I am curious about those songs. It's all good, man. I might not, but I might. I like a little bit of pop punk. I like some Fall Out Boy and Yellow Card and Taking Back Sunday and stuff. I'm just kind of picky with music in general. I can't believe I reversed that. That was hard. Or that went hard, I meant to say. Got book in bad shape. For me, that would be an average song by them. They're a really interesting one for me. I have kind of a love-hate thing for them. I've got songs by them I really like, songs by them I absolutely hate, and then kind of middle of the road songs. And that would be one of those, like a middle of the road song. Thanks for the memories for me. Like if I heard it on the radio, I would let it play, but I probably would never look it up. You know what I mean? It's one of those. Man, Booker T's trying. I only know a handful of Bloodhound Gang songs that I like pretty much all I've heard. I like them a lot, to be honest. I like Whiskey Foxtrot Delta Tango or whatever it's called. You might know what I'm talking about, but that's a really good one. I like the hit that everybody knows, but I can't remember what it's called right now. The You and Me Baby Ain't Nothing But Mammals song. That one's fucking classic. Because of the bass. Fire, Water, Burn. Isn't that the one with all the bad words? Fuck. This is bad. He's getting fired up. It sounds familiar, man, but I can't remember how it goes right now. Damn it, dude. He got me with that shit, dude. That sucks. It's probably over, brother. Holy shit. I gotta be extremely careful the rest of the match or it could prove over soon. You heard that at work? You must work at a corporate place. Don't tell me where you work. You don't have to dox yourself. But that's funny. Dude, I like them though, man. They're actually a good band. Their lyrics are off the chain, but I like the instrumentalists. I like the song Pennsylvania too. That's a good song. Especially since I used to know a gal from there. Always hits close to home. Well, but yeah, that Whiskey Foxtrot Echo Kilo or whatever the fuck it's called is probably my favorite song by them. Even though I can't remember the title because I'm a Nimrod. Damn it. No. Sting, please, bro. He keeps getting a special every 5 seconds, I swear to God. Damn, I'm fucked. Wake up. Wake up, Steve Borden. No! Oh my God. You got him, brother. Oh. Brother, you ain't half bad. I'm telling the rest of the locker room to give you a push. I'm telling Vince to give you the belt, brother. I mean, you beat the Stinger. It's more than I can do. Alright, on that note, we're changing games. Because I suck. Songs that simps want certain girls or get too emotional, like Not Afraid by Eminem. Oh, dude, Eminem is unlistenable after whatever album that's off of, Relapse or Rehab or whatever the fuck. I hate that shit, bro. Excuse me. I just drank a soda, guys, so I'm gonna be hella burpy. Hey man, you want to see WrestleMania 10 or Virtual Pro Wrestling Salvo? It's up to you, my boy. Maybe WrestleMania 10 is up to you. WrestleMania 10. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by his toe. My mama told me to pick the very best one, and you are absolutely, positively Most definitely not it. Me too, dude. Women can't fucking stand me for it. Ladies, I'm sorry. I promise I'll make all the fucking choices if you just remember to choose me. How about that? I'm gonna let this song play a minute because this is one of my favorite songs on any game ever. Where the hell is Booker? Don't tell me Booker ain't in this game. Okay, never mind. I'm tripping. Yeah, we'll start one more round on this song, guys. The bass, guitar, drums, and organ are all fucking crazy for different reasons. My favorite part about it is this shit here in the beginning. It's fucking awesome. I'm really picky with my slap bass. Like, slap bass can either be tasteful or obnoxious. And that's a tasteful slap bass thing, in my opinion. Even though it's MIDI or whatever technology they were using, it's obviously a slap-inspired tone. I forgot to check the difficulty. We should be fine. Oh! Yeah, we're straight. If we got that off, we're fine. Oh shit. Maybe I spoke too soon. We'll see how this goes. Shitskis. Damn. Ha! Oh. You don't like Janice? It'd be nice. That's my sister you're talking about. It'd be nice. That's my sister you're talking about. I gotta work on my Tony, dude. Tony's hard. Son of a whore, bro. We're getting fucked. How far in season 2 are you? What just happened? Is it just literally like episode 1? Dude, I love Richie, bro. Richie's a fucking menace, bro. No, dude, she don't get any better at all. She's like the original Skylar or something. Well, you know what? That's not fair. I'm being way too hard on her. And not even just because I said that. She does get a little bit better. Like, I'm going to turn this down a little bit because I feel like I'm having to yell over you now. Over this now. She definitely gets a little bit better. Like, I'll say at the end of season 2. Yeah, no, dude. By the end of season 2, she'll be a little bit better. But the problem with Janice is that that little growth for season 2 that she's gonna get is gonna be temporary, and she's gonna fall right back into her old ways. See, so I really hate that I even kind of just said that because I kind of feel like I ruined it for you in a way, but that's Janice, bro. She's not a good person, and you'll see that, as you already can kind of tell. Oh, hell. She just experiences a couple different periods of like growth, and then what's the opposite of that? I don't know what the correct word is. So she tries to be a better person, but it's only temporary, basically, for her. I would love to tag out, but we're just getting busted on. Can't even do anything, hardly. She's interesting enough. I mean, Tony doesn't like her, but a lot of the problems from her life and the reason why she acts the way she does, like Tony acts the way he does, is because of the way they were raised. And Tony either doesn't realize that or doesn't care enough to give Janice the quote unquote benefit of the doubt for having these problems, much as uh, Tony does, you know. This is fucking ridiculous, dude. They're not letting us tag out. Holy shit. And then fucking Carmella.
You know, Janice, I really think it would be better if you just moved out, hon. I'm sorry, but you know, we really hate to see you go, but I just think it would be the best thing for all parties involved, and
No. Fuck. And then like 30 seconds later go back and be like,
Janice, I didn't mean that, honey. You should stay here for as long as you need, dear. Mikasa Sukasa, Janice.
or whatever she says. You'll get there if you haven't already. I don't mean to give anything away if I do, but I keep forgetting to check the fucking difficulty. He died a while ago, man. It was kind of a big deal when he died. I know it sucks. It's profound or whatever. Disco fever. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's just a disco dancing fool. However it goes, I forget right now. He is so cool, he's just a disco dancing fool. Disco fever, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh. Ouch. Damn it all. Fucking Bond villain over here with the eye patch. Damn, now he's on that reverse and shit. Oh my. Don't forget to like the stream, guys. It really helps me. I know it sucks to hear me ask even, but if you haven't liked already, please do. It is my obligatory ask. Is it obligatory or obligatory? Not even a one count. He's definitely shady, dude, but you know what? He's one of my favorite characters. I don't know, I really like, maybe it's the actor or something, but I really like Pussy. He seems like one of the more, as far as like the characters you would want to hang out with for some reason. I don't know. He always seemed like one of the coolest guys to me, you know what I mean? Holy crap. Holy crap. Why don't I know who Joey Diaz is? Maybe I do, but just ain't remembering right now. Crap, dude. Riggs is kicking my ass. And busting my face open. Dude, this is random, but I just thought of something. Have you ever watched any food reviews? That's a whole corner of YouTube I used to be obsessed with. I don't really watch it much anymore. And gotcha, bro. I've heard of Joey Diaz. I've definitely heard of him. I just don't know enough about him. This goes bleeding profusely. I don't know why, but when you said Joey Diaz, I thought of this guy, Joey's World Tour. This guy's the worst, bro. He's like the worst food reviewer ever. So a lot of food reviewers kind of suck. But dude, this guy is fat and loud and ethnic and just, he's the worst, bro, I swear. Oh no, dude. This ain't looking good. I'm probably fixing to get got here.
It's just crazy that this guy could be so bad. He's not even good in a so bad it's good way. Like, he's just completely unwatchable, dude. Joey's World Tour is fucking the worst. Dark Side Phil did food reviews. That's crazy to even think about. They're a little bit ridiculous. I was hoping to whip out the Chartbuster there. I might be able to get it off here. Let's see. Check it. No, it's not the Chartbuster. Damn it. My bad. Fucking A, man. Anyways, if you didn't know, Disco used to use his own version of the stunner called the Chartbuster. Oh well, that was cool, the reversal into the pin. And I skipped the replay because I'm a dingus. I've got it on hard and I won that? Dude, I'm a beast.
I can remember it just like it was yesterday, brother. They really put that Kidman kid over. He didn't deserve any of that shit. He didn't deserve Jack.
Like, just say Jack twice. Oh, fuck, that killed me. I've seen those vids online where they would go to restaurants and the size of the foods were so ridiculous, like 2 smash burgers with 2 parties in the middle. That was too much. I don't know. I've never had one, so maybe if I had one I would get it, but I don't really understand the smash burger trend. It just looks ridiculous to me. I'm gonna do a 30-minute time limit in case this gets out of hand. I'm really not sure who did it first, to be honest. I don't know the timeline on that. And it won't let me look it up without stopping everything. I wish I could look stuff up during the streams sometimes. Let me know if you want me to go through the roster, and you can pick who the next combatants are, bro.
he was booking mid to late ways into Vince Russo's tenure as WCW head of creative, so a lot of people don't like him because they say his creative was bad. He also booked for TNA during early to mid TNA Jeff Jarrett era. So a lot of people don't like him for that. I don't really know a lot about his booking per se, so I don't really rate him on that. But I will say that as far as mid-card, jobber, etc. guys go, for his era, Disco is probably my favorite. But my favorite mid-card guy of all time, I know I've probably said this before, so sorry if I'm being redundant here, but my favorite mid-carder is Andrew Test Martin. Because he's a big blonde troll machine. My phone battery is at 5% because it hasn't been charging the whole time. That's fucking brilliant. My bad, guys. I've got to pause this for a second. Why is my phone not charging, bro? Bro! Why is my phone not charging, bro? Alright, there's some real concern here. Ugh. Irk. I need to try to figure this out. Let me see what's going on here. Alright, I'm terribly sorry about that. My phone is charging now. My outlet wasn't on for some reason. I don't remember turning that off, but whatever. Now I'm just having trouble balancing my phone. Give me one moment with that. I apologize for the rigmarole. Oh, okay. Oof. Crazy thing, I've heard that Kevin Nash and Test were actually good friends, and Nash would revive him if there were some people he would resurrect. Yeah, dude, I've read that too. I've probably said this before as well, so my bad if I did, but as far as listening to shoot interviews go, my favorite shoot interview listens, I've mentioned Ultimate Warrior before, I know for a fact, but my absolute favorite shoot interviews is a tie between Scott Hall and Kevin Nash. I always thought both of those guys had really interesting opinions and takes and stories and etc. And I've heard Kev say great things about Test. Probably because he was basically a lot like him, which is funny. It's funny that, it's funny that, or I don't know if it's funny, but it's ironic that Kevin really liked Test when, it seems like Trips didn't really care for him, you know? Is my video showing, Sanov? I had to turn it off for a moment. I thought I turned it back on, but it looks like it's still off. I'm so confused, bro. Had to turn it off for a second to figure my phone out. My video is good. Is it really? Why does it say it's off? Okay. My bad, man. I'm the worst with technology. Well, let's watch Kidman whoop Hogan's ass, almost. Not even a one count. Hogan ain't giving up, man. Hogan is not giving up. Oh! That's what you get, brother. No matter how fast you are, you ain't as strong as me. You're just a kid, boy. Please don't. Say goodnight, kid. Yo, not much things can make me feel good in today's era, but I watched a clip of Terminator 2 and it breathes so much life that it almost made me feel excited for Christmas that I no longer care for, LOL. I know, man. I know. Shit sucks, dude. Literally, like, I don't even know how else to say it besides just life is it drains people so much, you know, man. Like, it's hard to even like be excited for things, you know, like besides our nostalgic things that we can always go back to. And you're good, man. I'm gonna do a little Conan versus Raven action. And I'll turn interference on because I'm a lunatic. I haven't watched it in a while. I need to give it another go. Soon, like.
It gave me the feeling again, man. I swear it. Holy sh... Damn. That's not good. Well, we're fixing to get DDT'd. No, we're not. Fuck sakes. Come on, K-Dog. Damn. Oh. Fuck me. Raven, man. Kicking my ass right now. Ooh! That was just mean, okay? You son of a bitch. I think it's funny how everybody, and I'm serious here. Like, this is just how tired I am of like kind of like sugarcoating it. I think it's funny how everybody thought Hogan was racist for not remembering the name of a guy he hadn't worked with in like 7 years or something. You know what I mean? Like, holy shit, dude! How fucking fragile can people be, bro? Like, seriously. Benjamin Shelton. That's funny as fuck. Part of pretending it's not. Oh no, bro. I'm getting busted on. Oh shit, Diamond Dallas Page is helping me? I thought he was gonna hurt me for a second. Well, I'm spam taunting. Or taunt spamming, however you say it. Billy had the total package, brother. But the things he liked in was his charisma and physique. Style, too. And I'm sure Kidman knew that. Taking the win over him actually saved him from embarrassment. The thing is, later on, in the WW now E instead of F, he would end up tag team champ. Worked out a whole lot better than that Mr. Ass thing, huh, brother? Start mixing his billies together. They're idiots. What about when Brock forgot his first run because of the painkillers? They'd be ignorant.
Yup. Son of a... Damn, bro. It's a bit before my time. I never really got to see much of them. Oh, wow. Okay. I've really only seen their Dark Side of the Ring episode. I haven't even seen a match to know enough to say anything. Interesting story, though, for sure, you know. I don't know if I remember the bit about the Japanese mafia or Yakuza or whatever, but I remember something about one of them, like, punching themselves in the face to, like, toughen up their face or something. Like, that was before they were even in the business. That was when they were young. Like, dude, those guys were crazy as shit, bro. For sure. Damn it. Ha! Golly. I can't say that I remember that one. I wasn't around then, of course. Nor have many friends who mention either jokes of that magnitude or wrestling. I don't have any wrestling friends besides you, really, and Doyle. Wolf, I suppose. Hell yeah. They really do, though, man. They really do. And what's fucked up is there's a couple wrestling guys at work, but they're both into boring ass WWE. I can't be bothered with that shit. Damn, dude. I lost. Probably only gonna do a couple more and call it. But yeah, man, here, bro, I'm gonna go through these for you a little slow so you can see these guys. Got Buff. Buff is the stuff. That actually looks like him. They did a decent job on the face texture. Sure, man. Who should I face? There he is. Who should I face? I've always liked this one with the NWO on the side. Even though the brick pants are also pretty iconic. Of course. So this is kind of random, but I'm going to tell you this because I feel like you'll find it mildly interesting. The only wrestler that I've ever met was Lex Luger. And it was in one of those kind of lame, expensive Comic-Con meet and greet things. But sure enough, whenever I did meet him, I made him sign my Starcade 96 Blu-ray because that was the only thing WCW or Lex Luger I really had for him to sign, to be honest. And I felt a little awkward asking him to sign that for me because it doesn't have a picture of him on it or anything. And that was kind of an awkward experience in general, bro, because I bought a I can't even remember what it was called now because it was so long ago that I've done it. This was like last year, early last year or something, but they had options. They had like you could get the combo. You can get you could either bring something to get signed, or you could like buy a headshot to be signed by him, or you could do both. And then that was called the combo. So I bought the combo to save money, you know what I mean? But whenever I did that and got there, they like his handler or whatever, some lady, I assume his wife or bodyguard or whoever, I don't know who she is, assistant, something like that, you know what I mean? Bodyguard, I don't know why I said that. Maybe in certain ways, but ho-ho! Anyway, yeah, dude, they were not gonna let me have my headshot, so I didn't trip on that and just let it go. But anyways, this was leading up to what I was meaning to tell you / mentioning this because you picked these guys. Now the thing is, I think Lex is a better wrestler than Buff Bagwell, but that's just me, and I like Lex better as a wrestler. I just do. I like Lex
My father hated Lex, interestingly enough. So that's a thing. But anyways, whenever I met him, dude, and Lex lost to Buff at Starcade '97. It's Starcade '97, by the way. I think I said '96 earlier. Starcade '97. Lex lost to Buff. But I told him when I made him sign that, I was like, dude, I gotta say, whenever you lost to Bagwell here, I marked out, man. I wanted you to win so bad because I wanted to. I don't know. I was nervous and didn't know what to say. I mean, and it was true. So I said that. You know what I mean? And yeah, dude, I ain't gonna lie. He didn't say anything in response to that. Like he talked in other instances whenever I would say stuff. He was super nice and polite. You know what I mean? And let me talk to him like more than he had to. He could have totally uh told me to scram, but he did not say anything about that after I said that. I guess just because like the scripted nature of wrestling, duh. How could you care kind of thing, but like I don't know. I thought that was kind of interesting that he was not amused or otherwise cared that I said that very much, but he probably got a lot of that over the years or something, who knows, or just maybe I just sounded ridiculous, you know. But he's definitely whooping my ass right now. Right? Yeah, a little reserved or something. I've got an ornery cat. I'm having to get away from my phone if you guys are hearing crazy noises. Baby, please. Shit. Man, we gotta try to get a blockbuster off or we're fucked. Damn. Oh, hell. Damn, bro. That's rough. What are you gonna do, though? You're not the first person to say that shit, so... Oh my god, no, I've had so many creeper and so forth spewed at me over the years, so it is what it is, you know, you live with it. Baby, please get away from my phone. Don't knock my phone over. Stella, I'm gonna have to get you down, girl. Honey pie, you can't just be ornery like this. That's probably it, guys. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going to get an ice cream. Whoa, my bad. And, I'm also going to relieve myself, so I'll be right back. Stella, you got to get down, honey. I know, sweetie. I'm sorry. I'll be right back, guys. Forgive me for my delay, malefactors. Get out of my seat. Thank you. Ooh. Hey man, sorry to ask all these questions, but what are your thoughts on AI? They got Stephen Hawking's doing tricks in the skate park, which are funny, but is a little concerning. It's very concerning. I worry about things like job replacement and Hollywood using it to write movies when movies are already shit, you know? But, it's very fun to play with. I have a few AI videos on my channel of things, you know? It's fun to mess around with, it really is. But, it's dangerous, it's the devil, Satan, etc. Just like anything else, I guess, but, I've never heard of that theory. I need to look more into it, bro. Sounds very interesting.
Hoovy versus Black Ultimo. Damn, dude, they're probably fucking awful for you. I'm a fat fuck for liking them. But they got these Twix ice cream bars that are so fucking good, dude. So fucking good, dude. They believe that the internet will die one day because of what's happening on social media and it will have a big reset or something like that. I mean, maybe, man. Think about how many people... I mean, obviously they're retards and I guess deserved it since that's how easily it happened to them. But dude, think of how many people who have, you know, over the internet, because of the internet. Give the gay retards their own shit so they can have that, and they can keep all the gay retard shit off the normal people platforms. The problem is gay retards have taken over literally fucking every single platform of consequence. Well, she's a journalist, right? A lot of people like her have turned into actual devs now. They're making games instead of just writing about games making them sad or whatever. Yeah, dude, Gamergate failed completely. Gamergate basically, like what they tried to do, expose gamers as bad people for not wanting gamers or gay retards to play games or whatever. That shit basically backfired inadvertently. It backfired in a way, and it also worked in a way, because like there are more gay retards in gaming than ever. I mean, that's why I play a bunch of old ass games like this one right here. I don't want a gay retard game. I just don't. So I'm not going to buy a new game. But, to that effect, you know, I haven't bought a new game in a year and a half or something. And before that, it was like 2 years, you know what I mean? And it goes on. I'm not buying this shit. And I know a bunch of gamers like me who are pretty much done buying new games. If they're not going to be worth it,
If it's only gonna be gay retard games, then I'm done buying them. It's really that simple. So they can make us out to be as bad as people as they want. You know what I mean? That shit really doesn't bother me. I know how much of a bad person I am. I don't need it fucking regurgitated back in my face. Well aware. So, yeah, I'm going to be saving my money, and they're going to be losing sales. The thing is, though, man, it doesn't matter how much sales they lose. This is all, in my opinion, dude, part of, like, demoralization, you know what I mean? Like, men and, young people are the main fucking target of games, so they have to, like, make gaming as fake and gay and lame and retarded as possible. How can we make it fucking awful? Make everybody hate that shit. But yeah, man, I'm gonna get off. I'm not having very much luck on this one. I would lower the difficulty, but I think I'm just gonna off row. I've been streaming kind of a lot anyways today. So thank you again for tuning in and being here with me. Never feel bad for any of your comments, because I appreciate you being a part of the streams. I truly do, man. Never feel bad, honestly. I despise some of the gamer girls too, dude, but the thing is, like, I don't mind the gamer girls that just play the games and don't make it weird, but whenever they make, like, any indication, like, I'm a gamer and I'm a girl, it's weird and I don't like it, you know what I mean? Then I lose interest, kind of. Whenever I'm watching a female streamer and she's it's like I'm watching a female streamer, she's cool. Face reveal, she's cool. Seems like normal enough chick, she's cool. She dresses like kind of a slutty Zelda in one of her videos. Okay, I'm no longer interested. You know what I mean? Like, can she just be a normal girl who likes games? Is that a thing? Is that at all a thing anywhere? No. Okay. Or like, she's playing a game and she's cool and she seems normal and she's cool and you talk to her in the chat and stuff, and then she has a boyfriend reveal or whatever. Or like the dude in the chat, the other dude in the chat turns out to be her boyfriend, and then you're reminded of the loneliness epidemic in the one chick streamer you watch, and it's like, oh, well, there went my interest. You know what I mean? That's real shit, dude. I swear that's happened. But, Jesus. I'm going off on a tangent here. My bad. You have a good night and day tomorrow, too, my friend. Truly. Thank you ever so much for attending, man. Again, God bless you. And I'll see you in the next one. And for anyone else who watches the VOD, thank you, especially if you made it this far.